So as we can see, this is GSL Atlantis spaceship. And spawning in the opposite position from where he started last. He is from Team Light. Golden. And in the top right, from the Team FXO from South Korea, he is Crane. And that is unfortunate. But fortunate for the fans of StarCraft.
Yes. For all of us.
Yeah. I think we pretty much saw a complete game there, but I mean, Golden has decided that he's going to give him the regame. No debate.
He must be confident. Wants no questions to remain when he takes this tournament.
Yeah.
If he takes this tournament.
And as we saw by the playful off racing that occurred between the two players earlier on, they've got to know each other. They got to be friends, and there's probably no hard feelings going on here.
We don't want to see the GSTO finals happen again here.
No. Speaking of which, what do you think?
I don't know. I think that he had the game in control. Hold on a second.
I think you lose either way, whichever side you take. The argument's made that it's Marine King.
Yeah.
We all know. Yeah, it's Marine King. But Parting's army supply was huge. He looked like he had the momentum swinging back there. I remember sitting on the edge of my seat thinking Parting was probably done, not but 5 minutes earlier at the point to when he dropped.
Yeah.
And when those zealots got into his barracks and were just attacking, man, it was I was hurting for Marine King, and then I thought Marine King actually just kicked the cord out of the wall. That was probably the most likely scenario.
Sounds reasonable. So we have a quick Nexus from Crane here. Also blocking the expansion of Golden with this pylon.
Yep, and we do see the Nexus went down before the Forge once again.
4 links coming out to take out this pylon relatively quick.
Man.
Also going to block the third with a pylon.
Man, that is rude.
I don't know if that third pylon is really worth it. Second pylon, rather. But,
he cancels it.
Cancels it.
He agrees with you. It's going to take the 25 mineral hit, but I think the time delayed, maybe, is how he's quantifying it.
Of course.
And you see that hatch going down immediately.
That leaves Crane supply blocked for a second, however.
Huh.
That's a little bump in his builds.
They're just probes. It's not like they're important or anything.
Yeah.
They can't attack stuff, so they're not useful. He does drop down that third very quickly too, and we do see sneaky probe, but we do see Zergling coming in that direction, and he goes right for the area where the probe was. That's impressive.
Pro must have forgot to shower or something. Zerglings have good sense of smell.
They are biological units, as we can see.
He is going to see the third at least. I would pretty much always expect a third in this map, though. This is a relatively large map. I don't think that pro will make it back, however.
Yep, and we're seeing the beginnings of the same exact game as last time. Two gas down for the Protoss in the main. Starting to saturate as natural. We see Zealot and a Stalker on the way, and a Warp Gate research. I would like to see him switch it up with some kind of aggression. He went with the Stargate play last time, and I don't know if the Phoenix were the most effective play.
Yeah, they certainly did not look like it that game.
They were able to kill some Overlords, which delayed the Roach push, but beyond that, Golden was able to just impressively off of 3 base make a lot of units. And
impressively, that's pretty much how it works.
Dude,
that 12-minute Roach push.
But the thing was, he was on even base with the Protoss, right? I mean,
Yeah, but yeah, true. But with so many Phoenixes are made that pushes back Robotech, less gateway units.
He just had really good control. If I was impressed by anything, it was his control that game. His ability to move around the map and just outpace the Zerg at that point. We do see some pressure coming on here with a Zealot and a Stalker. And we do see the gateway just about to finish.
And Zealot has 2 kills already. Not bad. Is that Stalker get that 4th probe? Yeah, a drone, yes.
Yeah, and he's actually
drones going down.
targeting down drones. And the Queen at the same time.
He
should get that 1 drone.
He should get this drone too.
2
really.
drones. No! He's going to turn around and try.
He's got to get away. That's not worth it.
Nah, I don't even think it was worth it to take that damage on the Stalker, but...
Well, he got 5 drones with that. Now his Queen is walking out of position here. We'll delay its inject. That was a good play by Crane there.
Yep, lair on the way. First Void Ray being made, so no Phoenix this game, Void Ray, an additional 3 gates. So we're seeing 4 gates, Stargate, 4 gases, and this Overlord's coming in to be tickled by some sentries.
Don't think you'll see that Stargate though.
Nah, he is
just gonna miss it.
Not gonna see the Stargate.
A couple of the sentries taking it down. That 2 sentries might signify not Void Ray or not a Stargate play, but looks like it's the same build as last game. Or minus the Void Ray, of course. Spore's already going down.
So we see him following up with some Phoenix here. And we do see the Void Ray and the Phoenix out on the map now. It's being revealed on these Zerglings. Do we see any response in terms of units? No, we just see more roaches on the way. Spores.
Yeah. 3rd being taken by the Protoss player.
+1's already done for the Protoss. Something to mention.
He knows with that Void Ray and the Phoenix is out, he's relatively safe from any super fast aggression here. That's pretty much a free 3rd until this roach economy really kicks in. Burrow is being researched.
Yeah, he didn't get burrow speed last game, so maybe he'll mix that in this time. Depends on how many sentries he sees. Yeah, so he's sitting on 64 drones, slightly less drones than he was at last time. As income-wise, he's higher in minerals than the Protoss. And if we take a look at the army supply, a lot more units for the Zerg right now. But no answer to the Void Ray. So...
I think this will not be an effective attack. The Void Ray is very good against roaches. We'll be able to charge up on
look
them.
at those force fields, man. Look at those force fields. Is he going to burrow?
He could, but it's really... There's a robo out. The Observer can just be made right away.
Wow.
Totally denied there.
Nice play by Crane.
Yeah.
So making the slight adjustment by getting the Void Ray enables him to do significantly more damage. We do see these Phoenix flying around the back of the map. They were able to get scouting information off, but there isn't actually much to be seen at this point. Lots of gas being taken by the Zerg player. He's going up to 6 gases now. And the Protoss is also going up to 6 gases. So we are getting into the macro mode. But not before it looks like the Zerg might want to put on a little bit of pressure here.
Phoenix is taking out a few Overlords before being forced to retreat.
Yeah, but he's getting a surround off on these units and these Lings, man. That was big.
It was big, but I still think he'll be able to hold this off. That Void Ray is fully charged, just really doing a lot of damage there. It's up to 10 kills already.
And the Void Ray just proving to be the extra damage needed to fend off these attacks.
Immortal's an instructor at 10 kills also. Some really cost-efficient units right now. The Queen is going to get picked off though. And they're still both on 3 base. The Zerg would probably like to be on 4 bases by now, I would say. Even workers. Up 30 in supply, but it's not really a big deal.
Yep. the tech is something to point out here. We have 1-1 from the Protoss player currently done with only just 1-0 for the Zerg player. Zerg missile attacks level 1 being upgraded along with a Spire and a Hive. So we're probably going to see a move into that Broodlord combination we were never able to see.
Yeah, that's true, but just like last game, I guess maybe he plans on double expanding again, but you can't really support Broodlords on 3 base after, you know, executing your Roach Ling strategy here mid game. He's gonna need to expand. Now we got 2 hatcheries going down. But there will definitely be a window for the Protoss to attack here if he recognizes what's going on.
Well, Crane does recognize everything that's going on outside of his main, at least. He does have an observer positioned in a great spot here to just see the incoming attack from the Zerg. Zerg's gonna have to turn around here, and he's creeping up on max supply. Do you think he's gonna move out when he gets to 200? I mean,
he has to. You know, if I was a Protoss in this kind of map, I would really aggressively be taking that middle with at any race really with the 3 gas. That is, you know, just a huge advantage there. Very important position.
I think it's really hard to move out though with these Zerg, with the Zerg just everywhere. He's moving from the right side of the map to the left side of the map and back and forth and all over again. Just with these really quick units.
It's true, but you know, he has to do something. He can't just say that he's less mobile so he can't move out. You know, he has an opening. He's up in supply now while Golden, you know, saves supply for Corruptors. Corruptors which will be useless against this army that has no Colossus in it.
Well, Storm is just about to finish, so I think he's worried about getting caught out on the map. I certainly would be. But with this Storm, with the addition of Storm to his army, all these sentries here, tons of Stalkers, I think we are creeping up on the time. Yep, another Warpin coming in here, and it looks like he's going to push down this chute.
Definitely.
This slide. I'm going to call it the slide, man.
He has the minerals to cannon up his natural, you know, buy some more time if he really feels like he needs it. But this is a death push coming out right now.
It's a death push. We do see a ton of Spine Crawlers down to 3rd, so we'd be ill-advised to go that way. And he's going to cut across the map, juke back.
He really needs to.
Wow, and we do see that this choke point is largely undefended here. It looks like this base and the left-hand side of the map is going to be completely portioned off. If he takes it out, though, he might buy enough time for the Zerg to get out these Broodlords that are morphing.
And Crane could just go and take out these 2 new expansions from of Golden's.
Yep.
And then run back home. You know, this is tough decision making right here.
Yeah, and he's setting up for a flank.
I don't think it'll be enough. You know, it's just Lings. There's plenty of force fields. You know, Lings are at 1-1 while he's at 1 armor and 2 attack here.
Nope.
With some Archons morphing.
But we do see the Broodlords.
Oh, well, yeah. That's an answer there. That's a good excuse to fall back.
I did hear some feedbacks going off on some infestors there, and if you look at the unit counting station, he's down to 2 infestors. Fleet Beacon on the way, so we could be seeing some mothership action. And Zerg Flyer attacks level 1 as well.
Golden's composition is really good here, but he just doesn't have the economy. You know, he's still on 3 base effectively. He's managing some drones over to his 4th, but you know, he does need. I feel like he needs to more aggressively expand and populate those expansions.
Well, we see him take an expansion down here in the lower right. He's probably going to try to clean up these Lings over here and re-expand to the left-hand side. He did have a burrowed Zergling preventing the 4th of Crane for a while there. So, you know, good move there. But we do see, where is she? The mothership.
It's going to be
on the way.
Now that these Broodlords are here, it's going to be very hard to hold this 4th of Cranes. But you can see the 3 gas is exactly what he needs. He has 3,000 minerals, and he's...
Yeah, and wow, these Templar are way out of position here. And if he sent a Zergling to the watchtower to try to get a scout out there, and if he did get that Zergling, despite that, if that sentry wasn't there and he got a Zergling there, he had 4 High Templars sitting right at the top there that he could have just portioned off and take. But we are seeing attack on the 3rd here, and he's gonna get this Nexus. He's targeting it down. That's got no chance. Oh, he pulled back. Oh my gosh.
To get the Nexus.
Oh my
he's going
gosh.
For the 4th here too. He's surrounding the cannons.
All right, and this is some action. This is making him present felt on the map here. Golden picking up the pace.
Did he research Hydra?